I had actually some pretty severe issues that she was able to correct. My bite was not aligned. I had surgery in the 80s to correct TMJ, and it ended up making my jaw crooked, and I couldn't chew on one side for most of my adult life. And then eventually, because of that, my grinding was so bad that my front teeth, you could see the pulp inside my teeth. And so when I came to her, she just worked a miracle for me. I knew for probably about 12 years that my bone density was declining in such a way that I would probably start losing teeth. So when we came, my daughter also moved back from California here with me, and she actually found Dr. Hodges and did quite a bit of research on her history and her practice, and was very impressed with everything she read. And she came to visit Dr. Hodges, and then she called me and she said, "Mom, you have to go see her. She can help you." So I did. So Dr. Hodges, on my first visit, they did an actual evaluation of all of the needs that I might have. She used all kinds of machines. She used laser things in my mouth. They did a 3D model of the structure of my entire face, and they used that for the lab in California to build a 3D printing process to construct my new bite. And so then when they received, the first part of the process was to do the temporaries, and they, in doing that, aligned my teeth where they were supposed to go to start my muscles to relearn where they were supposed to go. And then when I got my permanent teeth in, then the process of getting them seated properly has been ongoing. So I only had this done in the end of February. I think February the 15th was my permanent installation, and I've been back several times, and the last time I came in, she used a tinge machine to help stretch the muscles, and for the first time in probably at least 15 or 20 years, I can chew on both sides of my mouth. So in addition to that, I love the way they look, so I'm very happy. I didn't smile before I met Dr. Hodges with my teeth showing. The surgery that I had in the 80s, at the same time that they did my jaw surgery, which they moved my jaw forward, they moved it too far, so they cut my chin off and moved it back. And then they removed my wisdom teeth and wired my mouth shut for 6 weeks. So while that was in the process of healing, my teeth started to move backwards. So I had, for the first time, a split between my front two teeth. Then my lower teeth had kind of erupted a little bit, and they were starting to die. You could see the black, like the roots were not holding on real well. So I didn't smile with my mouth open. So most of the pictures from most of my adult life, from probably, I would say, my mid-30s until February of this year, my mouth is closed in all my pictures. So now I'm so happy to be able to smile where people know that I'm really happy and not just trying to smile for a picture. It's very awesome. I'm just so thrilled because I feel like I've been given my face back. I've been single for a long, long time, and out in California, the young lawyers that I worked with would put me on these social dating sites, and they would always say, "Smile so we can put a picture of you smiling," and I would be like, "No, I'm not smiling, then they'll see my teeth are horrible." So yeah, I've been kind of protecting, not doing that. So I know that a lot of people, a lot of my friends, even some of the people I worked with in California, have had porcelain caps put on to improve how pretty their teeth are, or to keep them from being stained or whatever. My situation was that I was looking at dentures if I didn't do this, because my teeth were no longer healthy. So, and my bite was wrong. So it was a large correction for her, and she's done a beautiful job. During my first visit, it was made very clear to me by Dr. Hodges and her assistants that the main priority was healthy teeth. And everything that they did for me started with the foundation of making sure that my teeth were healthy. Every visit that I've had has been very pleasant. She explained everything to me in detail. She uses very clean products, very healthy products, and I really appreciate her using a tinge machine to help with my muscles as well. She doesn't just make you pretty and then that's it. She wants to make sure that your teeth are healthy, that your bite is right, that your gums are healthy, and that she has done the very best she can to ensure that. When you walk in the front door, the very first thing that you meet is a very charming, smiling, happy receptionist. I think everyone here loves their work. They love what they're doing for people. They're changing people's lives. I think in some ways, if you could use the term ministry, it's kind of a ministry in some ways, or at least a therapy. So, because what they do is they take a problem that has caused you either social anxiety or physical pain, and they correct it. And it changes everything. It gives you a way forward without those complications, and it makes your life a little bit less stressful. Well, you know, my teeth are happier because she took out all of the fillings and stuff before she capped them. So I don't ever have to worry about those things going, you know, falling out or going bad or whatever. All 27 of my teeth are capped. Every one of them had a problem. Some of them were, the enamel was cracking. Some of them had bad fillings in them. Some of them, the gums were bad. Every single tooth I have has a porcelain cap on it now. Wow. And healthy. I sang until I was in my 50s when I stopped. I just don't want to look like a Saturday Night Live skit, you know. I'm just kind of done. I still sing at home with my family. I'm very musical. My daughter and I sing together. We both play guitar. I just don't sing for money anymore. I didn't really feel comfortable on stage anymore. I didn't feel comfortable singing in front of people because I couldn't feel confident that my smile was genuine or pretty. I've trained classically. So I've done everything from classical music to blues and rock and roll. I did some studio work in Nashville when I was younger, backup stuff, because I also sight read music. But my favorite, I guess, was just classic rock and roll.